Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, the Unholy Trinity of the Universe series, Part 6. Bible incest, rapes, and female abuse. Why didn't the God of the Bible punish the male abusers, murderers, and sex offenders of women and little girls which occurred in the Bible? This video will point out Bible revelations which your church leaders will not discuss. God orchestrated and condoned horrible acts which were performed by his people, the Israelites. Point 1. God initiates his abuse of women. Read Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Comment. Eve was punished because she had enough intelligence, with the influence of the serpent, to realize that God was lying when he told Adam, the day that you eat of the tree of knowledge, you will surely die. Point number 2. Females receive very little acknowledgement in the Bible. 99% of information in the Bible is based on male domination. For an example, read Genesis chapter 10 verses 1 through 32 and chapter 11 1 through 27. Within the preceding chapters and verses, you will read that only names of males are listed in the population of the earth. Comment. How did they accomplish this without females? Point number 3. Lot performed incestuous relationships with his daughters, and both of them became pregnant by him. Genesis chapter 19 verses 31 through 36. Lot drank wine and became drunk. He and both of his daughters had sexual relationships on 2 separate occasions. Both became pregnant and bared a baby by their father. Comment. These acts were not condemned by God. Point 4. Moses and Aaron were born from an incestuous relationship. Read Exodus 6 verse 20. And Amram took him Jochebed, his father's sister, his aunt, to wife. She bare him Aaron and Moses, and the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. Point 5. King David committed female abuse, adultery, and murder. Read 2 Samuel chapter 11 verse 1 through 27. King David, while playing the peeping Tom, watching another man's wife, Bathsheba, bathing herself, used his authority, sent for her, and performed a sexual act with her. She became pregnant, and David ordered the murder of her husband. Read God's commandments. Exodus 21 verses 13 and 14. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Comment. Evidently God's laws didn't exist for everyone. God took revenge and killed the newborn baby of David and Bathsheba. What a weird sense of justice. Point number 6. Incest and rape committed by Ammon, a son of David. Read 2 Samuel chapter 13 verses 5 through 14. Ammon pretended to be ill. He asked his father David to send Tamar, his sister, to come and prepare some food for him. David sent her to her brother Ammon's house. Ammon sent all the servants outside, and he raped his sister Tamar. Comment. God didn't take any action to help the helpless female. Point 7. Absalom, another son of David, rapes his father's wives. Read 2 Samuel 16, verses 21 and 22. And Ahithophel said unto Absalom, Go in unto thy father's concubines, which he hath left to keep the house, and all Israel shall hear that thou art abhorred of thy father. Then shall the hands of all that are with thee be strong. So he spread Absalom a tent upon the top of the house, and Absalom went into his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel. Comment. Like father, like sons. David and his sons appeared to be mentally ill female abusers. The God of the Bible seems to sit back and enjoy these disgusting acts. Point 8. The wives of David suffered more humiliation. Read 2 Samuel chapter 20, verse 3. And David came to his house in Jerusalem, and the king took the 10 women, his concubines, whom he had left to keep the house, and put them in a ward, fed them, but went not in unto them. So they were shut up from public view unto the day of their deaths, living in widowhood. Point number 9. God and Moses should have been convicted of war crimes. Read Numbers 31, verse 7 through 40. God ordered Moses to attack and destroy the Midianites. Moses assembled his army and sent them to war against the Midianites. So they killed all the kings and all the adult males. They brought back all the females and all the little boys. Moses was very angry and ordered his soldiers to kill all the little boys and all the females which had known man. In other words, kill all females except the little virgins. Moses and Eleazar, the priest, divided the tributes of war. This included the animals and the female virgins. God's share of the little virgins were 32 persons. Comment. Moses gave the Lord's heaved tributes to Eleazar the priest, which probably consisted of his share of the animals. Ask yourself, why did God accept a tribute of little virgins, and what did he do with them? Stop smiling. Point number 10. Jacob commits female discrimination. Read Genesis 30, verses 20 and 21. And Leah said, God hath endued me with a good dowry. Now will my husband dwell with me, because I have borne him 6 sons. And the 6th son, she called his name Zebulun. And afterwards she bare a daughter, and called her name Dinah. Comment. Zebulun was the 10th child and the 10th tribe of Israel. Dinah was the 11th child of Israel, and should have been the 11th tribe of Israel. Because she was a female, she was discarded, and Joseph became the 11th tribe, and Benjamin became the 12th tribe. In reality, there were 13 tribes of Israel. Point 11. Israel only blessed his sons. Read Genesis 34, verses 1 and 2. All 12 males of Israel were blessed by their father, but Dinah, a female, the 11th tribe and daughter of Israel, was not blessed. Comment. It's a shame how God and the males of the Bible treated females. Read 1 Corinthians 14, verses 34 and 35. The Bible states, Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. But they are commanded to be under obedience, and also, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. Comment. Women are the backbone of the churches, but evidently they do not read their Bibles. How else could they accept a book which depicts them in such negative connotations? Females, wake up. Your days of Bible illiteracy must end. Point 12. God discriminated against Dinah, the female tribe of Israel. Read Revelations 21, verse 12. Up in heaven, God only prepared 12 gates for the 12 male tribes of Israel. Comment. God should have prepared 13 gates because there were 13 tribes of Israel, but the female tribe did not count. Females should be outraged at the despicable acts of sexism by the God of the Bible. The information above is just the tip of the iceberg of lies, deceptions, and contradictions which the religious pushers are preaching as truth and nothing but the truth. You can view more information on the religious hoax at www.revealingbiblelies.com. If you missed any of the 6-part series, please Google YouTube, Your Religion is a Hoax.